As we, in one of our previous sessions we had with Dax, he told us that when you're building tools for developers at scale, you don't have to have opinions. You don't get to have opinions. You have to meet people where they are, and that's essentially their take. If we think about Next.js, it's famously opinionated. So how do you reconcile we know better as a posture with serve everyone? When has being opinionated backfired?
I think Dax, he's not completely wrong about this, but he definitely misses a very important and like dominating nuance, which is that it's like different types of software at different maturity cycles. So I personally have been making web frameworks since the late 90s, right? And I've been making it over and over again, right? And I've been learning from my mistakes. And then Guillermo has done the same thing, and everyone in the industry has done the same thing. That's why today, if you look at the popular frameworks, they're all pretty good. Why? Because they learned over time, right? And we understand extremely well what web applications are, incredibly well. There hasn't been anything particularly new in like a decade, right? Like it's like, so this is like, we're just making it better to build the apps we understand really well. Now take the space of agent development. It couldn't be more different, right? Like nobody knows how to build agents. Well, I mean, we've been getting better at it, right? Like just in the last, I think, 3 months, there has been an industry-wide reckoning that it works super, super well to use coding agent architecture for non-coding tasks. Right? Imagine you had an opinionated agent framework that you built in the summer of 2025, and now you realize, damn,
it's all wrong.
It's all wrong. Right? Like this is not how you do this. And so like that's why if you look at the opinionation of AI SDK versus Next.js, they couldn't be further apart, right? Next.js says, okay, I know how to build a web application and I have a framework for you. AI SDK says, I don't know how to build an agent, but I do have a few examples for you how to do it. And I'm updating them as we collectively figure out how to do this. But I mostly give you functions, right? And you have to and you have to compose them together. And so like that's why I think like there is definitely this maturity cycle, and in as things mature, it pays to be more opinionated, but you have to be very, very humble in the early days and just kind of follow the flow.
Yeah, I think Dax would even appreciate that nuance.